Hello everyone, welcome back to another edition of Keeping Up with Ned Nwoko and Regina Daniels' family. How are you guys doing? This week has been a rough week especially for those who are in Nigeria, and obviously what is going on in Nigeria right now. And like I said, I just can't shy away from sharing the news back home in Nigeria because as it is, I've still got Niger blood in my body. And with that being said, me bringing this gossip to you guys is to help us protect our mental health. And if you have not been following all the episodes of Keeping Up with Ned Nwoko that I've been doing, and you would love to keep up to date, I'm going to leave a playlist of all the gospels since Regina Daniels said, I am no longer ready for this violence. I am tired of this violence. I'm going to leave the playlist there so you can go keep up to date with what has been going on between the princess and the beast, or Beauty and the Beast. Anyway, let's dive into today's video. Hello everyone, welcome back again to my channel. My name is Wemimo and I'm also known as Start Mama 5. Yes, also known as Start Mama 5 and also known as CMO5 Candle Co. Yes, because I sell scented candles, diffusers. You know, I'm going to put a screen roll of my website here so you can go shop. And if you're new on my channel, welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, you are the real MVP. And please do not hesitate to join my membership because we give it raw here, we give it gbasgbos as it is. Anyway, to today's story, the street has been really quiet. However, I've got a few tatafos that I really want to do in this video today. So the first one is the fact that there was a post I saw during the week of Regina Daniels. I believe maybe that was the journey up until she went to London, because she's currently in London. Baby girl is living her life with her brother Sweezy One in London, and I think it was that week she was planning to go to London. So there was a picture where she took with an earpiece hostess, and I'm going to pop the image here. So this earpiece hostess took a picture with Regina Daniels and she captioned it with, "Oh, met Regina, she was kind, gentle and gracious." And then the second paragraph of that post was, "Oh, though she was unhappy, So she has now, obviously, I drop a comment. I'm going to screenshot that comment here. Obviously, she has gone to edit and remove the unhappy, because if you go into the comment section of that post, I drop a comment there saying that you already said, like, what is the essence of the unhappy in the post? You met her. It does not matter if she was unhappy or not. Do you have to put unhappy in the post?" So apparently I dropped that comment under the post and a few other people dropped the why unhappy now. So she went on to edit a comment, which meant that if you go back to that post now, she has changed the caption of that post. I just thought I should put that out there. And yes, even though with that, from that same image as well, I've seen people and messages trolling her saying that, "Oh, she has cried her eyes out, she no get money again, you better go back to Panedu." And people are like, "Oh, she no get money for private jet again, now she's flying airpiece. Oh, you don't dey eat her small, you better go back to your ancient of days." What you guys don't know is that the life that Regina Daniels has lived within the few years she was married to Ancient of Days, those of you that are trolling her, you've not lived an inch of it. I don't think you would ever lived an inch of it in your entire lifetime. So you are trolling her as if nobody's ever made a mistake before. I want to believe that she's made a mistake, she realizes her mistake, and she's making amends on how to make sure that she doesn't make that mistake again. Because at the end of the day, what do the Yoruba people say? Once bitten, twice shy, right? So if you're trolling her because of what she's going through right now, even though half of what she's passing through is as a result of her own decision and obviously of the adults who actually failed her. So she has made her own mistake, she's learning from it, and hopefully she will not go back to it, because at the end of the day, they said what? Mistake is the best experience, or mistake is the best teacher ever in your life. So I hope she's going to learn from her mistake. So if you want to keep trolling her, because at the end of the day, she's learning from her mistake, right? With that being said, baby girl is in London. She's living her life with her brother. I'm going to post a few videos of her videos here without and dancing with her brother and all of that. And then in the course of this week as well, her brother Sammy West also went to court, and I think I saw that update from Doris Ogala. I was super happy that, you know, it went to court and it was, you know, whatever it is they did in court, they did it and it was out, because I thought that maybe Nigeria will happen again whereby it will get to court and then they will detain him again. But it was in court. I think that was a couple of days ago. It was in court. We don't know whatever that went down in court, we don't know where it is because no blogger has posted it yet. So he went to court, whatever it is they did, it was back out again, and he's been posting stuff and minding his own business. So I found a post on a page and I was like, It's not been confirmed though, because it's just, so this story that I'm sharing now, that I'm going to be reading to you, is alleged, okay? Because Regina Daniels has not posted in a long time, apart from the fact that when she was traveling to go meet her brother. Panedu also has not posted, other than him trying to canvass us, because I'm sure he wants to try and become a governor of something in 2027. So he's been going everywhere, doing some sort of press, appearances everywhere. Agent of this is trying to tell us that if Regina don't go, it still don't mean say I know if he keep this popularity. That's what he's telling us. So I saw a post on Instagram, and I saw that post actually on Facebook about 5 days ago. I was not sure if I should react to it or not, but then I saw this blogger posted it, and I was like, no, what, I might just have to read it, but then put allegedly, because I saw it on Antadoni's page. Antadoni reposted it, and I wrote, I hope Panedu is also given the same condition. So I'm going to screenshot it here and let's read. So from the caption, from the image I saw, it says that legal analysis of the High Court order. The High Court has reportedly restrained actress Regina Daniels from posting any content on social media concerning her ongoing marital crisis. Please, lawyers in the house, is this possible? Is this possible? Because apparently most of the things she posted about involves DV, graping, and all of these things. So would you now want to keep her quiet from saying these things, even though maybe it's our own way of SOS? Guys, let me know what your thoughts and opinion are in the comments. So let's read the exact thing. So this blogger wrote it as breaking news, and this blogger posted it a day ago, but I've seen it on Facebook since I think on Tuesday. Okay, so it says there that a high court sitting at the Federal Capital Territory Abuja has reportedly issued an order restraining actress Regina Daniels from making any posts on social media regarding her ongoing marital crisis. And I said in another comment I dropped that I hope she also do the same, so that Panedu will stop talking, because Panedu go to that KICAS club, and that was where he went on there saying that, oh, this same venue was the venue that Regina used for her birthday. And record has it that she was here smoking, doing drugs, fighting, doing blah, 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 blah. And like I said, I think I reacted to that video as well. In the first 18 minutes was practically talking about Regina Daniels and all of her GRE drug use and all of the reckless life she was living during that period when she hired that place. I like what's the need for that? So if it's going to go about running his mouth like diarrhea, why should Regina not do the same? So I said in the comment where I first saw this post, I know if that is actually true, I hope she does the same and restrain him from speaking jack shit about her, because Panedu don't get two heads. Okay, because I don't understand how an old man will be behaving like even a 14-year-old cannot behave the way this Panedu is behaving. So the post continued. The order handed down yesterday. So this post was posted a day ago, so I don't know how long ago this order was posted. Handed down yesterday temporarily bars the actress from publishing content related to her marital dispute pending further legal proceedings. It is likely that the application was brought by her husband on the grounds that the social media post could negatively affect the welfare of their child. As if na Panedu only get pikin, as if na Chinedu alone get pikin, na Regina Daniels too get the pikin as well. So let Panedu stop talking about her, and I'm sure she will stop talking, because at the end of the day, it was Panedu who opens this canker of worm. It was the one who came out and threw her under the bus saying she did drugs. She's been battling drugs in the past 8 months. It was the one who started this episode of Bass Boost with her, and she decided to do a Gen Z with old man who don't want to behave like an old man. So the post continues saying that under Nigerian law, the best interest of the child is a primary consideration in family matters. This principle means that any action, whether by parents or others, that may harm a child's emotional, psychological, or social well-being can be restricted by the court. Agreed, but if one party keeps flaunting that rule, nothing stops the other party from doing the same. Guys, let me know what your thoughts and opinion are in the comment section, okay? Even if the dispute involves consenting adults, the court prioritizes protecting the child from exposure to conflicts, public scrutiny, or any situation that could negatively influence their development. Further details are expected as the case unfolds. So the blogger continued with how true is their boast, because a certain barrister posted it on his Facebook. So that barrister that was speaking on behalf of May Nation then, he also posted the exact same thing. So I want to believe that it could be allegedly true. And let me put allegedly. I don't get money for kids. That barrister Emeka that the main nation people were dragging then, that was in support of May, but then later backtrack on May. He also posted this on his page as well. So maybe there's an iota of truth in this post. If I found that barrister's post again, that lawyer, I'll put there just to confirm that he also posted the same post on his page again. So maybe there's an element of truth in this post or not. But guys, let me know what your thought and opinion are in the comment section, because like I said in the other the post that I saw and where I dropped a comment, I said if that is the case, well, I hope the same order is placed on him as well, that yes, you've come here to say this girl should not speak about you or anything that could harm the children until legal proceedings starts. I hope you also stop doing the same, because like I said, he went to KIK's club and his mouth was just boah, it was just vomiting nonsense. With that being said, I saw a post where a writer actually likened Ned Nwoko to Puff Daddy of America. You guys know, was it early this year or late last year, brouhaha started in Hollywood, where some Hollywood actors were being, they were being called out for their shenanigans, and Puff Daddy Sean Combs happens to be one of them. His issue with Cassie suing him, the video that came out about him where he was doing basketballs on Cassie, and then so many things were open that they were organizing Kiriwa parties where there was Diddy Oil, that episode of Diddy Oil, Diddy was in court and all of that. If you type Diddy, you will see, in fact, he's currently in jail, and I was hoping that it was going to get released soon, because it was meant to be attending like a concert or something sometimes this year, but I don't think that's going to happen because he is still in court. Anyway, like I said, this writer on Sahara Reporters likened Ned Nwoko's case between Regina Daniels to Puff Daddy. So according to the title of the article, I'm going to screenshot it here in case you want to go and read, so that people don't say, that Mama 5 is forming this story. You're crazy. No, I am not a story writer. I am not a story writer. So it says here that Ned Nwoko and Regina Daniels saga, Nigeria's unpunished Sean Diddy Comb by Olanrewaju Suraju. That's a writer who wrote the story, okay? So I'm going to read this to you. This article was actually written on the November 19th. I actually already did a video, but I don't know what happened to my laptop. I think my laptop crashed and that video disappeared. So a lot of videos that I've made that were meant to be dropped this week, it crashed. I could not retrieve those videos. So hence why I decided to add it to this video. So let's read. It says here that the very serious case of DV, rape, drug abuse, spousal harassment, rights abuse, property destruction, and illegal detention involving a serving senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Chinedu Nwoko, a man embroiled in several cases and forms of controversies, and his glamorous now ex-wife Regina Daniels, is nothing different from the recent shocking revelation of American rapper and millionaire Sean Diddy Combs. Every step I take, every move I make, every single day, every time I pray, I'll be missing you. Yeah, PDD sang that song with, I think, Missy Elliott and Maze. Yeah, go watch it. So the article continues. The world was treated to the unbelievable, callous, dirty, and brutal world of Diddy, involving several victims, including his girlfriend Cassie that I mentioned earlier on. The revelations involved unbridled rape of victims, drug administration, and exposure to minors, political and high-profile connections used for intimidation of victims, conspiracy and silence of staff and bodyguards, and prostitution of innocent ladies. That was a crime leveled against PDD, okay? Because of the United States of America will not protect you once caught, Diddy had his day in court and currently serving his term in a US jail, just like I said earlier on. He's also known as Puff Daddy, is a far richer, more famous, and highly connected than our Senator Panedu, but faced the music for his established and proven crimes. Senator Ned Nwoko is most likely getting promotion for his alleged crimes and commit more crimes with impunity. You guys will agree that that's true. There's been case of alleged land grabbing. There's been case of alleged buying, which Regina Daniels said that if Panedu pushes her, she will blow everything out to the public. I am praying that Panedu will push her so she will bring everything out, because he's a politician in Nigeria. He's in the House of Senate, in the office where policies, rules that governs the lives of Nigerians are being made, and we can't have any anyhow person in such a position. Hence why when I bring all these videos of people coming fraud, in fact loads of those videos are going to be coming sometimes next week for all of you guys. There's piles of videos of Nigerians who have committed fraud in the diaspora, some that are being looked for, that they are searching for them over 9 years now. Those videos are going to be coming. They are coming, okay? They are coming. I have not forgotten about that fraud file episode. So these people will now commit crime, they will now run to Nigeria, and then you see them in the House of Senate, you see them in politics. Like how when they should be behind bars. So this article continues saying that yes, Ned Nwoko is getting promotion because he goes everywhere as if nothing happens. With all of those allegations that has been leveled against him, in a sane world, in a saner climate, he will have been called in for questioning. It will probably be under investigation, but as it is, everything goes in Nigeria, right? So the article continues, unlike the United States, where the law enforcement agencies promptly took over Didi's mansion to prevent tampering with evidence, and several assets arrests were made, leading to discovery of incriminating evidence and additional charges, the law enforcement agencies in Nigeria, NAPTIP, NDLEA, police, remain on lookouts. Yes, so they are looking like it go global. You can easily understand why Chinedu is above the law, being a member of the privileged chamber of the National Assembly. The father of Regina is a non-entity. No be talk am, the writer talk am. The fight and crimes are a family affair, and all we have heard are allegations, mere allegations. And I've said that he or she who alleges must prove. Okay, he or she who alleges must prove. The article continues, domestic violence under the Nigerian law is considered an intentional and persistent abuse of anyone in a home in such a way that causes pain, harm, or distress. Nigerian girls and women are subjected to multiple forms of abuse and violence in the homes and allowed to suffer in silence. The situation led to the promulgation of the Violence Against Persons Prohibition Act (VAP) in 2015 to specifically cover offences of rape, sexual abuse, domestic violence, and other related offences. This was in addition to other existing laws like Criminal Code and Penal Code. NAPTIP is the agency with the mandate to enforce the VAP, while police is sufficiently empowered to enforce the criminal and penal codes. The article continues that the use and abuse of drugs freely referenced in the allegations and counter-allegations between Senator Nwoko and Regina when used either by smoking, inhaling, or injecting under the NDLEA Act on conviction attracts imprisonment for a term not less than 15 years but not exceeding 25 years. It will be wishful thinking to expect investigation or arrest of a whole senator of the Federal Republic under this law, but one can only hope and pray it is not deployed against Regina or some of our family members. Guys, let me sip my So, the writer continues, the purpose of this write-up is not to pass any verdict on who is right or wrong in this old, disgusting, very serious and sensitive matter turned social media joke and fun of weeks and now months. Yeah. But rather to expose the lack of proactive gestures on the part of our law enforcement agencies and the shielding of high-profile criminals from accountability as mark of respect for their social status. It is to condemn the perennial reduction of serious criminal offences like domestic violence, rape, and sexual assault in the homes to marital affairs, and deodorization of crimes committed by the affluent as mere indulgence by our institutions and authorities. Yeah, if you're a rich man, commit crime for Nigeria, you walk free. You will walk free. The article continues, whereas the ordinary man on the street caught with smoking, trading, or transporting Indian hemp is arrested and hauled to jail. We have read self-confession of use and abuse of hard drugs in high places without a whimper from relevant authorities. Whichever way it goes, Senator Ned Nwoko is an accomplice to the drug abuse offense without evidence of his reporting the crime drug abuse of Regina to law enforcement agencies. Yes, he's definitely an accomplice. There's no doubt about that. He is. But like I said, he's a sitting senator in the House of Nigeria. Who want to go and drag him? Who? This is without considering that Senator Ned is innocent of procuring and administering the drug or even complicity in the consumption. If by any chance the allegedly recorded Kerewa video of Regina gets to the public or social media, it will be an indictment on the entire human rights community and particularly women's rights group if Senator Ned retains his seat in National Assembly and not cool his heels in prison, just like his mate Sean Diddy Combs. Yes, we all heard Regina Daniels said that our only fear is the fact that a Kerewa video, that Senator Ned has a Kerewa video. Meanwhile, Kemi Olunyo and Senator Ned, both of them have come out to debunk that there's no Kerewa video anywhere. But we must not see any Kerewa video anywhere, and we must not see one, because they both said there's no video. Regina said there's a video, so we must not see any Kerewa video. And if anything comes out, okay. So I have seen the publicly released international passport of Regina with a completely different surname, Ojuegu, with a year of birth at 2001. Unfortunately, the voters registration card of Regina shared on social media has a surname as Daniels, the surname known to the public. Yes, sadly, it has a different year of birth, 1998. It is interesting to note that Regina's legal documents had no reflection of a marital connection to Ned, despite all the public displays and flaunts. They did not marry in court, so their marriage is what? Non-existence. Yes, it's a traditional marriage, but Nigerians obviously recognizes traditional marriages. So guys, let me know what your thoughts or opinion are in regards to this article. So I'm kind of like rushing it, so if you're interested in reading it at your own pace, you can go read it. I'll leave the link in the comments in the description, and I'm also going to put a screenshot here. Okay, so let me quickly read the final paragraph here. It says here that despite all the public displays and flaunts, both Ned, if the vocals card was procured after her marriage to Ned, and Regina are liable to prosecution for forgery with falsification of age as reflected on the card. It's not too late. The law enforcement agencies, NAPTIP, NDLA, police aren't created and mandated to enforce laws, only to apply selective enforcement based on status. The law is a respecter of no one. Yeah, so the law is a respecter of no one, but with all of these things that this writer has written, like I said, nobody has been hauled yet. They've not gone to go and haul per, they do. And Regina Daniels is flaunting, living a life in London. Guys, let me know what your thoughts and opinion are in the comment section. And before I go, I thought I would put this extra sauce. I saw a post from Inka, ex-girlfriend of Yole Doche's brother. Yinka, Grandma Gwegwe. I saw a post on her Facebook page. So people are now donating money to celebrate birthday for Judy Austin Yole Doche, even though we heard that there's fire on the mountain. Run. So I heard that there's a fire on the mountain between Judy and Yolu. And this Grandma Gwegwe, Yinka Kololo, is now posting. I'll put the post here. They are on their page saying Judy Austin Yole Doche birthday contribution. So you guys are now contributing money for people that are living their lives to the best of their own. And those of you that are saying I am a supporter of this, you are now. So they are now. You guys come and contribute money for me. I want to go and do Dirty December. I will put my account number in the comment section. You guys should come and contribute money for me. So that's how you guys do now. So now they are contributing money to celebrate Judy Austin's birthday. I am shooked. Anyway, guys, that is all I've got for you today. Guys, let me know what your thoughts and opinion are in regards to, obviously, that article we saw earlier on about, Regina Daniels being given an order not to say anything about marriage anymore. That article I've just read to you from Sahara Reporters liking Ned Nwoko to Puff Daddy of the United States, and obviously Judy being donated money for. And with that being said, if you've watched this video till now and you've not yet subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Don't forget to like, drop a comment in the comment section, subscribe if you've not yet done so, turn on your post notification, share this video, do not hesitate to join my membership. And like I said, if you want to keep up with all the videos I've done about Ned Nwoko and Regina Daniels, I'm going to leave a playlist here so you can go watch. And guys, let me know, would you like me to do vlogmas? Not really vlog, but vlogmas will be news all over the world. So let me know if it is gossip you want as a vlogmas, or news around Nigeria as a vlogmas, which means that I'm going to post a video every day. Guys, let me know in the comment section if you want me to do that. And yes, and then also let me know what time of the day do you want me to drop the videos, because I wouldn't want to be going to the extreme level of making all of these videos and you guys are not watching. So let me know if you're happy for me to do vlogmas, and what kind of videos do you want to see for vlogmas, and what time of the day do you want me to drop the videos, because I really love you guys to engage. At least you watching in the thousands will let me know that yes, you guys appreciate the fact that I'm doing that vlogmas. So guys, with that being said, let me know in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in another video. All right, bye for now. Bye.